Hey everybody, this is a pregnancy update in the form of a pregnancy tag. So we're going to answer a few questions and update you on the pregnancy. I'm now 15 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and we also want to start by saying thank you for all of your well wishes and congratulations. They really mean a lot. So you want to jump into it?
No, just thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah. Question number 1. How/when did you find out you were pregnant? I found out on August 13th, 2013, and I was 3 weeks and 4 days pregnant, and I found out by taking a pregnancy test. So, there you go. Number 2, how did you feel? Answer that.
Beyond excited.
So, we were both really excited. So, there you go. Yeah. I hope it shows. Yeah.
we did all the dancing tonight, we found out. Okay, so no dancing today.
Alright. Number 3, how old were you? I'm 25, and you are?
21. I don't look like it. I'm 28.
He's 28. So 25, 28. How did you tell your partner? You can answer that one.
No, I was watching television. She came into the living room. She actually had a little bib and handed me the bib.
Maybe I'll put a picture of the bib but I might actually bought a little bib a week or so before. Yeah. Actually, it might have been the same day, I don't remember. Yeah. But I had actually taken a pregnancy test earlier that morning, and I didn't really believe it. It was like a faint line, so I wanted to wait until the evening for some reason, and I wanted to get the digital one, so that's the one I ended up showing him. So I actually found out earlier that morning before I went to work, but I told him that night when I took the digital test. Yeah. So here we go. Did you wait 3 months to tell people? Why or why not? So no, we did not wait 3 months. That night I found out, I told my good friend, and I also called my mom and told her. And we actually announced it through social media and stuff, I think a week later.
Sounds right.
I was like 5 weeks pregnant, I think. So I debated, I'd gone back and forth, and I just decided, well, why not? And I actually told people on my job, I'm a teacher, I know most of you know that. I told people on my job the next day, so I couldn't wait. And we didn't wait, all because we know everything's going to work out fine. Number 6, is this your first? Yes. That's why we're so giggly and excited. Number 7, do you want more?
I think that depends.
We need to get to the first one first, so we'll see. Yeah, ask us that in 6 months, and we'll see. What's your biggest craving? I know he can answer this one for me. What's my biggest craving?
It's beer, right?
Great, get you that. It's not, y'all. See, he's about to have me messed up. We do not advocate drinking alcoholic beverages during pregnancy.
No, guys, I'm just joking. If I had to say what her biggest craving is, I would
tried it too.
I would say everything.
It's not. Are you serious?
Well, there's a lot of things you like.
What's my biggest craving?
Meat.
Thank you. I have to eat meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and if it's a snack, it's meat too. Right. My snacks nowadays are corn dogs. Let's just throw it out there, okay? Yeah. You wrote from everything, dang.
Babe, I'm just picking with you. No, okay. It's meat for sure.
It is meat. Yeah. What's the best part of being pregnant? So you answer first. The best part of me being pregnant, because I have to think about mine. So the best part of me being pregnant, and then I'll answer the best part for me.
The best part of you being pregnant is being pregnant. Have my child.
Oh, you're too sweet. Thanks. You're cute. And I think that's the biggest thing too. I mean, we're not just having a kid, we're starting a family. So that's the best part. And of course, we can't wait until we start feeling the baby move and, we get closer and closer to having the baby. But I mean, it's just really exciting to know we're starting a family together. Yeah. So. Number 10, what's the worst part of being pregnant? The worst part for me is being tired. I had fatigue from day 1, and of course I'm teaching 2nd grade this year too, so that could be part of it, but I'm just tired like crazy. It was really bad first trimester. Nice. It's gotten better, but just being tired is the worst part. So far, I mean, I haven't had any nausea or anything like that, it's just been fatigue. Next, will you find out the gender? What do you prefer?
Boy. Prefer.
Wait! Let's start with, will you find out the gender? No, even though it's our first one, we're not finding out the gender. And what do you prefer? If you already said yours. What is it again?
It's a boy. Yeah.
He wants a boy naturally. Of course, I naturally want a girl. Of course, we're going to accept whatever we have, and we'll be happy no matter what. But I just think we both envisioned being parents. He just had the idea of having a son, and I had the idea of having a daughter, like most people. But
you know, I think without a doubt we'll be happy regardless. But it'd be nice to have a son, I think, or daughter. But obviously being a guy.
No, when he talks about the baby, he says he, and I say she. So that should tell you something.
You know how it is as a man. You know, you picture throwing the baseball and the football with your son and stuff. It's just, I think it comes natural. But either way, I think we'll both be very happy.
Yeah, we will be. Do you have, this is number 12, do you have names picked out, and what are the stories behind them? So since we're not finding out the gender, we have a boy and a girl name picked out. We're not going to discuss or disclose the names until the baby is born. So, and then when the baby's born, we'll tell you the stories behind them, if there are stories.
There's always stories, right?
So number 13, what's your birth plan? My plan, where's some wood? My plan is to have a natural, unmedicated vaginal delivery. That's, we'll see how it goes. I mean, that's the plan. I mean, that's all I can say. Number 14, will you breastfeed? God willing, yes. Number 15, do you plan to work or be a stay-at-home mom? You can answer this one since I did the past week.
Well, I think the plan is initially to, stay at home with the child while it's young, but at some point re-enter the workforce. So, yeah.
That's exactly it. So I'll stay at home. The plan is a year or a little over a year.
I mean, obviously, when you build a home based on 2 incomes, you become
accustomed to
that, and it helps for sure.
And I also have a career too. I mean, that's the thing.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm still a career woman. I mean, I'm going to be a mom, but I was also a person before I was a mother, so I want to keep, a lot of that identity also.
Yeah.
Number 16, will you make your own baby food? Yes and no. I mean, the goal is to make it, but I mean, probably not exclusively. We'll have to see, because I mean, there's some pretty good stuff on the market, and I just may not feel like making some stuff. I mean, it just depends on what it is and what I feel like making.
Time dependent. I think.
That's it too, because if you're traveling, I mean, different things come into play. I think that depends. Yeah. Number 17, do you have nursery ideas or themes?
Well, I was gonna say, I think it's a little early in the game to be planning that.
It's early for him, but I'm gonna say what I was gonna say.
That's probably true. Well, I guess some of that depends on whether or not it's a boy or girl.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really don't think I've given nursery themes a lot of thought on it.
Yeah, I haven't either. Yeah. I think a lot of it too is that a color theme or scheme, I guess, that I have at this point is black and white. And I think that's just because it's neutral, and since we don't know the gender, we're just going to go with that. So the baby carrier I have and a lot of the stuff on the registry is black and white. So depending on how much black and white stuff we have, we may incorporate that into the nursery, but we'll have to see. If there's a girl throwing some pink, you say, you don't like black and white?
No, I think, no.
You can tell we haven't discussed the nursery.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, I think that, black and white is pretty gender neutral, but on a wall, it may be a little.
You can make it work.
Yeah, I think you could, probably. Yeah.
And black is classic.
Yeah, you're right.
Timeless, I think.
Like I said, obviously we haven't talked about it. This is the first time in being a little candid on camera, but yeah, I think that for the most part, it just a lot of that depends on, again, being a boy or a girl, and really the housing situation at the time. Obviously, we'll be moving here in several months.
Yeah, I didn't mention that.
So that has a lot to do with it. Whether or not we buy or rent, I mean, there's so many different variables that right now it's really premature to say anything about what the nursery is going to look like.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't mention that, but we actually live in Arizona now, as a lot of you know. But he has to go to a course in April, May.
Well, the class starts in May, but
we're leaving a little early, so we're going to leave in February. So the baby will actually be born on the East Coast. Yeah. So a lot of that whole birth plan thing, that also depends on where I'm going to deliver and what the options are. Since I won't be delivering here, where we conceive the baby, and where my OB is now. So a lot of that is dependent on where we are. Another thing the tag didn't ask is when my due date was. My due date is April 24th, 2014, and it's actually 4 days after my birthday. So we'll see if I get that little birthday gift on time. And is there anything else I needed to mention? Oh, I know someone's going to ask how long we've been married. We've been married a little over 2.5 years. We got married June 18th, 2011.
Yes, we did.
So we'll be coming up on our 3-year anniversary by the time the baby's born.
Yeah.
I think that's anything else you want to add?
No, I think you covered it. Again, we just appreciate everyone, all the heartfelt congratulations. We really appreciate it. It means a lot. It really does. So we just want to thank you guys.
There you go.
I think that's it.
Alrighty. So I think I'll probably just throw in a belly shot, and I'm also going to add in the ultrasound pictures we've gotten. We have 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it. So thanks for watching. Alrighty, this is our little blessing at 15 weeks and 2 days. This is actually the bib that I showed Greg when I found out we were expecting. Here's the belly from the front at 15 weeks and 2 days. Here's the belly from the side. I'm going to pull my shirt a little tighter so you can see. And none of my clothes really fit, so I have this belly band thing on. And there's front again, and now